Hi, I'm Andrew Young. I'm the Chief Lending Officer for Land of Lincoln Credit Union. I'm going to talk today about how to get a business loan. First thing that you need to think about is creating a business plan. There's a lot of good reasons as to why you go on a business plan, but I'm going to talk about just a few. For one, it helps you focus on the things that you need to work on with your business. By writing everything out, you'll be able to see the good, the bad, and the ugly of where this business is, and you'll be able to see some of the things that you need to work on. Another good reason is that it helps you visualize what the business will look like. This is really important, as sometimes in the beginning it's very abstract and people don't know exactly where the direction of this business is going to go. Another good reason is that it shows the lender that you've taken the time to go through and think about things like your competition, your cash flow, and the things that you're going to do to try to make your company be successful. So how do you get a business plan together? Well, there's a few different places online that will help you create that business plan. They will ask you good questions about your business. They will fill in blanks the best that they can. If you just do a quick Google search, you should be able to find half a dozen or so good programs out there that will help you create your business plan. One good resource is the local Chamber of Commerce. Typically they have programs and they have other mentors out there that can help you with that. The SCORE program is one that you can seek out through the SBA, and they have mentors that will help you with this as well. In preparing your business plan, one thing that you need to consider are the 5 C's of credit. So the 5 C's are capacity, collateral, capital, character, and conditions. The first is capacity. This is reflected in the borrower's debt ratios. So essentially we look at what your debt to income is, what your debt to service coverage ratio is. There are a lot of other financial ratios that credit analysts and lenders will look at to see what those benchmarks are for the success of the business. The other C is collateral. So this talks about the value of the objects or the things that will be collateralizing the loan, such as real estate, it could be automobiles, it could be equipment. These are the things that the lender is going to look at to see what is going to be a secondary form of payment on the loan should this turn into a liquidation. Another C is capital. This talks about how much money the company actually has in its accounts. This is important because it shows the strength of the company, that if they have cash, they're going to be able to make it through rough patches and sales. Also, they have enough so that there is an emergency, they will have the funds to get that paid without having to go looking for other lending resources. The fourth C is character. This is reflected in your credit report. Lenders are going to look to see if you have any slow pays, charge-offs, or any other delinquencies that might make it difficult for them to make a decision on creditworthiness. The final C are conditions. This talks more about the overall picture for the loan itself and the company. So it would look at what your competition is, where your locations are, things of that nature, things that were outside of the financial analysis. If when you heard the 5 C's, you thought, well, there's at least 3 C's there that I cannot accomplish, don't worry, you are not alone. What I strongly suggest that you do is contact your local chapter of the SCORE, or even contact your local bank or credit union to see what they can do for you. Here at Land of Lincoln Credit Union, we work hand in hand with the Small Business Administration to obtain guarantees for our borrowers. This helps people who want to expand their businesses and even start businesses. The final thing, and probably the most important thing, is to know your finances. Understand what your sales are. Understand what your expenses are. Understand what your margins are so that you know if you can indeed afford a loan. Is there enough cash flow there that you can do these expansions? Is there enough cash flow that you will be able to pay this back? If not, it's important that you strategize and plan ahead to see what you can do to try to get to that point. While I have everybody's attention, I just want to give a quick update on the Paycheck Protection Program as we know it today. So the Paycheck Protection Program was supposed to end on March 31st, 2021. The Small Business Administration was successful in going back to Congress and being able to get the program extended out until May 31st. So if you are somebody who's on the fence on whether you should get one or qualify for your second draw, it's important that you contact us so we can walk you through the process. We've been successful in getting over 120 guarantees for the second round, and we think that we'd be able to help you out as well. It's worth a 5-minute phone call to any one of us to make sure that we can help you out. If any of this sounds daunting to you, what I suggest that you do is contact the business lenders at Land of Lincoln Credit Union. We are here and willing to help you achieve your dreams.